Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have more Timeless Cup battles. I am testing out Blastoise for this video, going up against my friend Corvera. Now, we actually didn't show each other our teams because he had different Pokemon he wanted to test out. I didn't show him my team either, but this was the team I was running with. So let's take a look at it. I have Dragonair, Victreebel, Celio, Skuntank, Blastoise, and Castform. So you've seen all these Pokemon besides, I guess, the Blastoise. Blastoise is interesting. I mean, Water Gun... The thing about Water Gun is it's a good move, but for this cup, it's definitely not my favorite just because Water Gun is resistant by Grass, it's resistant by Dragon, as well as opposing water types like Lapras and Celio, right? So, or Ludicolo, so, which is also a Grass type, but anyway, because of that, you know, you're not really going to get to the charge moves that fast, right? So, the Water Gun is going to be doing resistant damage as well as taking a little bit to get to, like, the Ice Beam or whatever other moves you should go for. So, not my favorite Pokemon in this cup, but that's fine because you guys wanted to see other starters, you had told me. So, I am trying out different starters. I plan on trying out Feraligatr too, you know. So, who knows? Maybe we'll get a lot of use out of it. But yeah, anyway, I bring in my Blastoise. He does use the Aqua Tail on that, so really happy to see that. And then I bring in my Dragonair, and he's just going to town with that Ice Fang. And I knew, okay, he's definitely going to block if I were to use charge moves. I'm not going to take both shields and get to another Aqua Tail afterwards, so I'm just going to try and feint him down. So he's just continuing to try and knock me down. I survive with literally 1 HP, so barely squeak out of that. It looks like he might have lagged a little bit. I'm not really sure if he did or not. Maybe he didn't, I don't know. So that may have affected it. It may not have. I'm not really too sure. But either way, good game. These are just practice battles. I will be releasing my updated video soon. Or my updated finalized team soon because some of you guys wanted to see that. And I'm also going to be doing a video showing all of what I've spent into PvP, like all the second moves I bought. Some of you had been asking for that, and Choke seems to think it's a good idea, so I will be releasing a video of that soon. Maybe even tomorrow, maybe Sunday, I'm not really too sure, but or maybe Monday, I don't know. But either way, I'll be releasing that video soon. So right now I have the Celio versus the Lapras, and he hits me with the Skull Bash. You know, I was thinking it was going to be Skull Bash, but I still decided to take it anyway. You know, I probably should have blocked it thinking it was going to be Skull Bash, but that's okay. I decided to take it. He does get off his charge move. I know it's going to be a Surf, so I know I could take it, although I barely take it. I thought I could take it better than that, but not the case. Anyway, I get off my charge move, which is going to be Body Slam. He will shield that up, so we lose switch advantage, but we gain shield advantage, so that's fine. I think about it for a little bit. I decided to bring in Blastoise. I'm like, okay, well, I know he's only going to be able to hit me with Surf, and I'm going to be able to knock him out. So, and I know we resist Surf, right? So we're going to be able to take Surf. He actually pulls a switch. I pull the switch as well into my Skuntank. And, yeah, let's see what happens. So he's going to go for his charge move. I was like, if it's going to be Flamethrower, I don't want to take it. It's actually Crunch. I thought it was going to be Flamethrower. That's why I shielded. So I get off a Flamethrower of my own. And he does not shield this, maybe thinking I don't have Flamethrower. And after he used Crunch, that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe he doesn't have Flamethrower, right? It's a possibility. So I decided not to shield it. He whams Flamethrower right in my face. So he does hit me with Flamethrower. So he does have Flamethrower, obviously. So good to know. Anyway, before his next Pokemon comes in, I immediately click on the charge move because I'm very low. I'm actually clicking on that Crunch. I wish I clicked on the Flamethrower because he has a Drapion, so obviously Flamethrower would have been better, but I didn't know what was coming in, right? So I bring in my Blastoise, and we click on Hydro Cannon immediately, just to get off as much damage as possible. He will definitely shield that one up. Totally fine. We could take those Ice Fangs for days. He gets off his charge move. I have to shield this if I want any chance of winning, so we are going to go ahead and shield it. It is an Aqua Tail. We could have actually easily taken that. I was thinking Crunch, but it was an Aqua Tail. So we go for the Hydro Cannon to knock out Drapion, doing a lot of damage. Then he brings in his Lapras. So I guess we could actually have taken that Aqua Tail and still won without using the shield. But you might as well use it. Better be safe than sorry, right? So we do go ahead and win that. How do you like my gold medal for my Master League? I finally have all 3. I know I mentioned that. I think I mentioned it in yesterday's video. But I'm really excited about it. So for the next battle, I lead with my Victor Bell, he leads with Ludicolo. Definitely favorable for me because he is neutral to Razor Leaf. I resist it. I know some of you had been asking if I should purchase, or when I'm going to purchase a second move on my Victor Bell. I'm going to be doing that. I just have been hesitating because it's not a good PvP IV1. I wanted to get a better one, but it is what it is. I haven't been able to get a better one, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase a second move on that and maybe change up moves. Maybe go with Leaf Blade and Acid Spray, or Sludge Bomb and Leaf Blade. I'm not really too sure what I'm going to go with yet, but anyway, I bring in my Dragonair against his Skunk Tank, trying to feint him down. We actually feint him down before he gets to Crunch. I was a little bit surprised about that. I thought he would have reached it. He must have just gotten there. But he's going to go ahead and bring in his Lapras, and I'm going to save up that energy and switch into my Victor Bell. We do get off the Leaf Tornado, so that's good, where what I assumed was going to force a shield, so trying to catch a shield with the Leaf Tornado as we do, but at least we lower his attack, although he's still able to feint me down. And then I bring in Dragonair, and I'm like, well, I have 2 shields, this is my last Pokemon, we might as well start using them. It is going to be that Skull Bash, and then he pulls the switch into Ludicolo. And I'm going to go ahead and go for that charge move, which is going to be return, doing okay damage, and then we're going to get off another return, so I'll definitely take that extra damage. I knew it was all up to Dragonair at this point, and we're just trying to feint him down, and we're actually successfully able to do so. And then he brings in his Lapras, and I click on that Aqua Tail, trying to feint down the Lapras, and we're going to be able to. So Dragonair pulling it through. Yeah, Jokes was saying he doesn't really like Dragonair. He can't seem to get it to work for him, and that's fine. I personally like Dragonair a lot. I know you don't necessarily need it. I thought you did in the beginning, but I know people have been running it and been winning tournaments without it, so it's definitely possible, but I personally like Dragonair. But, you know, anyway, I go for Crunch against his Dragonair right now. Let's see if he shields it. He does decide to shield it, so that's fine. He gets off a charge move against me. And do I shield this one? I do decide to shield. I think that was a last minute decision. I'm like, let me just get to a Crunch. We're either going to take his last shield or we're going to knock him out. He actually, unfortunately, gets to it before me. That was actually a CMP tie. So now I do decide to use my last shield because I'm like, well, at least we could take his last shield or knock him out. Same situation, right? So we do go ahead and knock him out. So that's fine. He's going to bring in Quagsire. So that's a Pokemon I haven't used much of. Now, he did, unfortunately, successfully farm me down. I thought I'd be able to get to another Crunch. I wasn't able to. I could have switched out, but it's like, you know, I knew I had Rotom in the back. Obviously, you don't want to bring in that. And then Blastoise. I probably should have switched into Blastoise, but I didn't think it really mattered. I didn't find a good situation to handle it in, because look how much damage he's doing, right? He's going to be able to knock out my Blastoise. We probably could have gotten a Hydro Cannon off against that Quagsire, but it would have taken his last shield. And he still would have ended up winning this one. Yeah, just didn't bring a great Pokemon against this Quagsire. He'll shield that Weather Ball. Maybe he thought it was a Solar Beam, but you might as well not risk it at that point, right? And then he hits me with an Earthquake. So fast game, he's able to wipe me out. So way to go. Quagsire really putting in work. So good game. And then we're going to jump into one more. So relatively shorter video today. He leads with Charizard. I lead with my Celio. And let's see what happens. I'm just trying to farm up enough for Body Slam and Aurora Beam. I think I go for Aurora Beam. Let's see. He does get off his charge move. I shield this. Afraid of Blast Burn. It's actually a Dragon Claw, so that was a nice bluff on his end. I go for the Aurora Beam thinking he wouldn't shield this one, and he actually does decide to shield it, so nice play on his end. And I decide to go for the Body Slam immediately because I knew he'd be able to get to a charge move like Blast Burn or Dragon Claw before I do, and he does go ahead and shield it up, so he is out of shields. And I decide to let this go through. It is going to be a Blast Burn. So that's fine. That's definitely going to knock me out. We are neutral. And then I bring in my Dragonair. He switches into his Skunk Tank. I blind switch into Victor Bell. So this is not a good situation for me. Definitely wasn't the greatest play in the world. Probably shouldn't have blind switched. I blocked that Flamethrower. Luckily, I blocked it because it is a Flamethrower. But yeah, not really looking good for us. I do go for the Leaf Tornado. Just want to lower his attack. Why not? So we do lower the attack. That's fine. And we're able to knock out Skunk Tank. And then he brings in Charizard, and Charizard is going to knock me out. I'm like, hopefully he's not at another charge move. He is, of course. And of course it's going to be a Dragon Claw. That's what I'm thinking at least. And it is. So I'm going to do a lot of damage. And then we knock out Charizard. And his final Pokemon is Quagsire. And again, we're going to lose to Quagsire. This is just not enough. So I go for Aqua Tail. I knew, at least I thought I wasn't at enough for 2. But even if I was, it wouldn't have knocked out Quagsire. We actually do get to 2. But it's not going to be enough to knock out Quagsire. Neutral damage does a good amount, but it's not enough. And then he gets back with, I guess it's Stone Edge. Whatever it is going to knock me out. Yeah, Stone Edge. And yeah, so that will be it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for checking out my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, check out one of my other videos that you'll probably enjoy.